What's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to another episode of Miller's Music Mondays. My last episode of the year with a guest who is actually my first guest when we started. So, it's all coming full circle. Hope everyone's feeling good. I'm going to start with a dark one and then I'll start to get happier after that. Here we go. I've been stuck in this dirt hole for days, been sucked into your cloud of haze, reflecting back upon the very life that I've been given. Had bottles broken on my face, cried out in shame and guilt, disgrace, but all the while I watched the weight inside of me and driven. You can try to drag me down, but my friend, you'll never get me any lower to the ground. You can try to drag me down, but in the air, my friend, you'll never get me lower to the ground. Hey, David, thanks for the raid. Hi, everybody. I've been sabotaged by lovers' lies, been stabbed by jealous husbands now. Foolishness from all the lies, surely been forgiven. I've had high highs and low lows, and most of you would ever know. But by and by, I wouldn't change a thing that I've been given. You can try to drag me down, but my friend, you'll never get me any lower to the ground. You can try to drag me down, but in the air, my friend, you'll never get me lower to the ground. Watch me as I crawl to the place that I've been looking for. All these words I'd scrawl on the page just fall to the floor. You can try to drag me down, but my friend, you'll never get me any lower to the ground. You can try to drag me down, but in the air, my friend, you'll never get me lower. Oh, in the air, my friend, you'll never get me lower to the ground. Oh, no. Hello, welcome, Raiders. Thank you, David Blue, for bringing some people into the show. Um, I'm Jason Charles Miller. Welcome to Miller's Music Mondays, and please welcome my guest. Hallelujah. Hey,
What
hi,
is
hi,
up?
how you doing?
I'm actually doing fantastic. How are you?
That's good. That's good. Because it is obviously a weird time in the world, and you were my first guest
I
when I
was.
started Miller's Music Mondays live, and you're now my last guest of the year. But the
hmm
show shall
First
continue
and
on.
last. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
uh,
But you know what's crazy is not much has changed, has it? Maybe a little bit.
I don't. You know what? My life tends to move fairly quickly and constantly shifting and changing. So for me, much has changed, but not really at all.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the long answer.
Oh no, that was a quick answer, really.
Was
That's
it?
oh yeah, I could give you a long answer that would just trail on forever and have no point.
Oh
But
no.
that's not why we're here. Um, but I'd love to hear what you're gonna play for us tonight and what you've been up to and all that kind of fun stuff.
Funny thing you mentioned that. I actually forgot my guitar.
What?
Nah, just kidding.
Oh! I I knew I kind of figured that I
Oh
had
man,
it.
are we only do originals or are we doing
You
covers
can do
too?
whatever you want. Like I'm kind of I'll probably, it's holiday times. I might throw in a holiday song or something. So whatever you feel like doing, cover, original, it's
Hmm.
all good.
Okay. Well, I'll play my version of a holiday song. This song technically isn't holiday, but feels like it's me because it brings everybody together.
Perfect.
He'll come on flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He's got juju eyeball, he's one holy roller. He's got hair down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. He wear no shoe shine. He's got touch and football. He's got monkey finger. He's cute. Coca-Cola. He said, I know you and you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Yeah, come together right now over me. Hey. He bad production, he's got one good scar boy, he's one. Oh no, star boy, he's one. Spinal cracker, he said. I know you and you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Yeah, come together right now. As we come together right now over me, hey, over me, hey, over me, hey, over me. I said over me. Yeah,
Well, the Beatles
that's my
are a
one.
holiday. You know what I mean? By the way, the Smoking Dragons just rated us as well. We're getting rated like crazy tonight. Thank you,
Oh
Smoking
yeah,
Dragons.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I love the Smoking Dragons, and I love rating them, and now they love rating me, so it works out great.
Well,
Uh,
Jill, look at that.
I know.
Mhm.
And yeah, the Beatles are holiday for me. I mean, they were like my
I
first
mean,
record.
I felt the same exact way.
Yeah,
Like,
my first records were Beatles records. I feel like, well, they do. I'm trying to think if they straight up ever did a holiday song. I know they did. Just say it's your birthday, but I know that the birthday song.
mhm.
Um, and I did hear like a Beatles tribute group do these crazy versions of like Christmas songs if they were done by the Beatles, but I don't know if the Beatles actually did them or not.
Hmm.
Um,
Honestly,
but
I've never found any like quote unquote Christmas or like holiday songs with them. But like I said, I figured because all the stuff that they do is pretty, it's for the people. So,
oh, totally, yeah. I mean, what's crazy to me is people that say that they don't like the Beatles. I'm like, really? Because if do you like music? Because if you how can you say you don't like the Beatles but yet say you like any music that came out in the last 60 years,
ah,
cuz they
mm,
influenced so much. So much. You like them
yeah,
whether you know it or not. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, so to speak. I totally understand. I understand both sides to be honest. That could be the Libra in me, always like, hey, I get it. Um,
AJ McGregor just wrote the Beatles didn't play music, they invented it. Yeah. There
let me take a look at the comments because I got it up right here. Yeah, yeah, I see it.
you go.
Yep. Oh, everybody, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for the comments. I'm looking right now. Doo, 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 doo. All right, what's next, Jason?
Oh,
What's
what's
happening?
next? I haven't really decided. I think it's kind of a free for all tonight, so I might do a couple holiday songs if that's okay. If you,
No.
they're not going to be the traditional ones. They're going to be the ones that, you know, are a little bit left of center.
No.
Let's imagine it's 1981 and it's the very and MTV has just launched,
Mm-hmm.
and they're broadcasting their Christmas party for the very first
Mm-hmm.
time, and Billy Squire comes out
Okay.
and he does this song. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Christmas is the time to say I love you. Share the joys of laughter and good cheer. Oh, Christmas is the time to say I love you. And the feeling that'll last all through the year. On the corner, carolers are singing. There's a touch of magic in the air. Grown up to minor, no one could be finer. Times are hard, but no one seems to care. Christmas Eve and all the world is watching. Santa got his reindeer through the dawn. From rooftop to chimney, from Harlem to Bimini, they will find a way into your heart. Oh, Christmas is the time to say I love you. Share the joys of laughter and good cheer. Oh, Christmas is the time to say I love you. And a feeling that'll last all through the year. Just outside the window, snow is falling. But here beside the fire we share the glow. Moonlight and brandy, sweet talk and candy. Sentiments that everyone should know. Memories of the year that lays behind us. Wishes for the years that yet to come. And it stands to reason that good friends in season, they can feel the life will just begun. 'Cause Christmas is the time to say I love you. Share the joys of laughter and good cheer. Oh, Christmas is the time to say I love you. And a feeling that'll last all through the year. So when spirits grow lighter, hopes are shining brighter, then you know that Christmas time is here. 'Cause Christmas is the time to say I love you. Share the joys of laughter and good cheer. Christmas is the time to say I love you. And a feeling that'll last all through the year. Boom.
Ah, the crowd goes wild, and then you like take your guitar and then you just slam it on the ground, but not this one because I like her a lot.
Boom.
There you go.
There
You
we
got
go.
plenty of them. So you just do that, and I'll stay over here and I'll watch, right?
All right. I'm not smashing this guitar. Are you kidding?
What kind of guitar is it?
This is a Takamine P3, I believe it's called, and it's one of my this is my workhorse. You can see like, you know, I believe guitar should be played, right?
Okay.
You
All
know,
right.
meaning
I'm
like
following you.
I'm sure you have those friends that like keep everything pristine,
Mm.
and every guitar like is perfectly, encased in like a humidor, and do not touch that. Everything. I'm like, play them. So like this isn't from. That's not from me banging it by accident. That's just from me playing it.
Mm.
I mean, look
I'm
at.
not as kind as you are when it comes to my guitar. Only because I've had a couple of experiences where people didn't take that good care of it, and I was pissed. I was pissed. I'll
Okay,
give you.
I'll
Go
give you
ahead.
that. Like when I lend a guitar to someone and it comes back with like dings all over it, I'm pissed. I am. But if
I
I
don't know.
put
Go
if
ahead.
I put the ding
Go
on
ahead.
it, I'm fine with it. That's the difference, right?
Mhm.
That's the difference. You can put your own dings in your own guitar,
Right.
lend a guitar to someone else, it comes back dinged.
Not
Bad.
a good look, man. That's like someone beating up your child. Like, no, leave my baby alone. Oh no. And the funny thing is this guitar has seen everything. It's seen snow, it's seen rain, it's seen extremely hot weather, it's seen my sweat, my spit, my blood, literally my blood too, because I would play so hard that blood would drip off my fingers at one point. I would say like the worst, the by far the worst experience I had with letting someone handle my guitar. Um, I was doing some work for The Voice, and they were considering bringing me back onto the show, but it was some conflicts because I was already on American Idol the year prior.
Oh, so
And
you
they're
did the voice? Did you do the voice before you did American Idol?
No, I did American Idol. The funny thing is that The Voice, the four America's Got Talent, and American Idol, they all reached out to me within the same 2 months in the same year. But I decided to go with American Idol. But a year later, The Voice reached back out to me and they're like, "Hey, can you come back?" So I was meeting with producers and doing all that fun, silly, jazzy stuff. But anyways, the PA, I handed him my guitar, and you would
No.
think someone being a PA, a production assistant, would know what they're doing, but the
Right.
dude grabbed my
On a
guitar
music
and
show.
carried it and picked it up by the strap like this. Right, like this. And as soon as I saw him do it, I said, "Hey, bro, can you grab the guitar by the?" And as soon as I said that, he went, "Huh?" Turned around, dropped it. It broke right at the neck. Literally seconds before I was supposed to go on stage with the producers. Seconds. And they were trying to ask me, "Can you use a track instead?" And I said, "Absolutely not. I'm not using a track. You could forget it." And I
Wow.
said, "That guitar that you guys have on stage right now, can I tune it up and can I play that?" And it's like, "Yeah." And they said, "Well, maybe the girl that just went on, you can use her guitar." She came out crying, and I said, "I'm not touching that guitar. I don't know what's in it."
Oh God.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm good. So I used the guitar on stage, and I just made it happen. Yo, I just made it happen. And then it's funny because The Voice ended up having to pay for my guitar to get fixed. So
Good.
I'm sorry.
Um, Sean, who is the technical director and producer of this show, he and I were filming a video, and I was outside, and it was an electric guitar, and I thought that the strap was attached here, and it was only like half attached.
No,
So I went like
no.
this, and then it just went bam all the way on the asphalt, and the
My
neck was,
heart.
yeah, the neck was just shattered. Oh, and it was a custom guitar. I mean, it was mine, but it was a custom guitar that ESP had made for me. And then it went, and it was, if any of your guitar players are watching, it was a neck through body.
Oh,
So that
my
isn't
heart.
fixed the same way. So ESP sent it to Japan, to the custom shop. Like, I got it back a year and a half later. It had a glue-on neck instead. Look, it still plays great, but it wasn't the same. Yeah, Sean's in chat going true story. And the worst part of that whole experience actually was seeing Sean's face, because he felt so bad. Not that he it was just, he was witnessing, it was like he was witnessing a car accident. He had nothing to do with it, other than he was the only other person there that saw it
That was
happen.
how I felt. I
And
was like people don't understand sometimes. Like when I just okay, all right. Can we just move on to another song? My heart's hurting, and I'm reading the comments right now. Everybody's like, "Yeah, oh my gosh, I got a story. That's an insane story. We got to move on. My emotions."
all right, let's move on. Let's definitely move on. All
Okay,
right.
I can't.
Thanks for the sub, Mike. Awesome. Yeah, well, I think it's your turn, right? Let's play
Yeah.
something. Let's play something.
All right. I'll play an original,
Okay.
and this is a song for the people. It's called "I'll Take You Home." I'll be releasing it at the beginning of next year,
Oh,
which is
perfect.
coming up very, very soon.
Sneak preview.
Mhm. Ooh. When the be sweet, street ain't got no heart left to beat. Sometimes we find ourselves out in the cold. Everyone feels this way. There ain't no shame, don't lose your faith. I promise it's almost over. Look me in the eyes, and I'll take you home, where you feel safe and warm. Here you can relax and unwind. Just take your time. Oh, I swear it's alright. I'll take you home. I see the fear in you. It might look too good to be true. You've been let down so much that you can't trust. Oh, everyone knows this pain. They can believe that nothing changes. It's almost over. Look me in the eyes, and I'll take you home, where you feel safe and warm. Here you can relax and unwind. Just take your time. Oh, I swear it's alright. I'll take you home. I'll take you home. I'll take you home. The world is a freezing street and it ain't got no heart to beat. I see the fear in you. It's looking too good to be true. I promise, I swear it's finally over. I'll take you home, where you feel safe and warm. Here you can relax, unwind. Just take your time. I'll take you home. I'll take you home. Ooh, oh, I'll take you home.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
That one was a lot of fun to write, and it took a while to finish too. And I'm so excited about the production of it because we got like a full orchestral, and just a little bit of background too. Some people don't know this about me, but my first instrument was actually the cello. And then when I was 11, I started training in operatic and classical voice. So to write a song and to be able to be back in like the orchestral type of feel and to be able to conduct it because I co-produced it too. It was amazing, amazing feeling, amazing experience. So,
How many when you had the orchestra there, like how many were you recording at the same time?
did one at a time, and
Yeah.
the viola in particular, it required me to be back there with the viola player and just like making sure we were getting certain parts. And that was just so much fun. I was literally in the studio for about 4 or 5 hours doing that.
Well, things are a lot different right now anyway,
Mhm.
with, you know, how the rules that have changed on how we can record ourselves live, you know, to keep it safe right
Mhm.
now. And you know, recording one at a time, at least for right now, is whether it was for COVID regulations or just, you know, for how the session went. Um, I know that it's harder to organize recording orchestras right now, because of the rules. You
Mhm.
know, to keep everyone safe. I mean, the rules are there to keep us safe, but it's interesting figuring out how to make it work right now, you know.
Yeah, I'm used to innovating on a normal basis, so I'm not really bothered by much. People ask me sometimes, like, has COVID really affected you? Not really. Not really. Only because I'm used to pivoting. I'm used to living on my art and just making things happen. I'm used to things going wrong and figuring out ways to make it right and make it work for me. So
Sure.
I was like, no, another day. Now, what you got for us?
Well, speaking of living off our art, I'm going to put your information in chat right now,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
which is your Instagram and your Facebook and also your PayPal, because hey, we're all living off of our art right now. And
Right.
if you
Thank
want to
you.
support the show, definitely subscribe to the channel. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free, which is nice. And please support my guest as well. And her info is right there. You can scroll down
Yeah.
to the bottom, and it's also there as well. So
Yeah. AJ McGregor said, if COVID didn't shut down the venue I was working at for nearly a decade, I would book both of you.
oh,
Aw,
thanks.
that's so sweet.
Yeah, I know. The venue situation is really tough. It's really tough right now. There's a lot of
Yeah,
things going on.
I totally miss being on stage. I really do. I
Mhm.
was kind of feeling it the other day, like, man, what I would give to just be able to get on stage right now. It'd be fun.
I got to do a show at the Whiskey, and some people that watch the channel have seen it. I got to do a socially distanced show with my guitar player Gary and I on
Hmm.
an acoustic show on stage at the world famous Whiskey A Go Go with like 5 cameras, um, no audience, but it was broadcast to a lot of places, and that was really fun. And
Mm.
at least being inside that venue that I've played many, many times, um, it didn't feel too weird because as musicians, we always get to the venue early when no one's there for sound check and load in and everything. So it just felt like an endless sound check in a way, But
Hmm.
having people in chat going back and forth and giving us feedback was great. It definitely felt
Yeah.
differently than that.
And you kind of just triggered a thought in my head too. COVID is really showing us who true artists are, true artistry is. Because especially, and it's not even to talk down on my own generation, but the younger cats, like around my age and younger, they're so used to having the validation of others on stage in order to perform, in order to make that happen. And in order to be an artist, it's so important to not focus on that validation and to focus on putting yourself out there and in any way possible and being authentic, because that's how we inspire people to be authentic within themselves, is being authentic first. So this is a really big opportunity to show people what they're made of.
I you couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better than myself. So you get me all the nerdiness and warts and and everything when you're watching me here, and what you see is what you get. So that's what I think what this time is all about too, and
Mm-hmm.
discovery when the camera's off as well. Of just
Yep.
what's inspiring to put out to the public next or whatever. I'm gonna do one that I haven't done in a while, but it's on my album In the Wasteland, and it's called Finding My Way in the Dark.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, I'm lost in the dark, danger all around me. I won't get very far. Oh, I've no eyes to see. They said look for the light. Oh, how can I follow things they just don't seem right? So hard to swallow. I could stand here and wait for things to get better. They say I should have been tired of me. I'm just reaching up my hand, and I'm trying to Why the things that I do are pushing me back to where I began. I'm just searching for the truth. Now the heartache that I've been through, there's no more I can say. I'm just finding my way in the dark. Well, I'm down on my knees, trying to crawl out it, begging anyone, please give me water in this drown. Well, it's cold in the pitch black. Why don't you got my back? Lord, help me get on track as I brace for the attack. I could stand here and wait for things to get better down. They say I should have faith, but I found it don't matter. I'm just reaching out my hand, and I'm trying to understand why the things that I do pushing me back to where I began. I'm just searching for the truth. Now the heartache that I've been through, there's no more I can say. I'm just finding my way in the dark. Oh, 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 oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh, I'm just reaching out my hand, and I'm trying to understand why the things that I do pushing me back to where I began. I'm just searching for the truth. Now the heartache that I've been through, there's no more I can say. I'm just finding my way in the dark. There's no more I can say. I'm just finding my way in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that felt good. Haven't done that one in a little bit. Thank you, Rebecca.
What's the inspiration around that one?
Mm, I, you know, it's just kind of one of those songs where it's the idea of we're all just kind of walking around blind sometimes, right?
Mm,
And we're just finding our way in the dark, figuratively, just questioning the meaning of the universe, the meaning of life, the meaning of
yeah.
thinking you found your direction, and then often getting pushed off course, but then just pushing onward. So yeah, you
I
know,
like that. I like that a lot. Hmm.
thanks.
Just curious, what would you say would been has been like your truest, deepest pain and discomfort throughout the entire COVID?
Oh, I mean, anybody will tell you I'm a pretty social person. I live for that social interaction. I live for that in person social interaction. So besides not being able to perform,
Mm,
really, I mean, at the base level, just not being able to hang out with my friends. Not being able to see them, or being able to do much with them at all, and that's been tough for me. I'm luckier than most because I have my partner here and our dogs and everything. But and we're we're making it through together, like stronger than ever, which is incredible. But not being able to see people that I, would take for granted to see, I think that that's the toughest thing for me. Not being able to see my family either in the holidays. Um, so
Mhm.
I don't know. What about you?
Um, I would have to say the biggest like painful experience I've had is just navigating other people's emotions. Like I can't tell you how many times I've experienced friends, family, and just people out in the street having like emotional type of outbursts or projecting whatever they're feeling in my direction. Um, and I'm a very calm and peaceful person majority, if not all the time. I'm not very quick to react, but I've been tested a few times throughout the experience because a lot of people, they're stressed out about money, about jobs, about family, and all those things. So naturally, it's gonna come out for them more emotionally and on normal interactions. And I'm here just like doo, 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 and then I'm met with rah, and I'm like, what? I didn't. What are you? Rah.
Yeah, we gotta we have to give people more of a you, there's so many emotions that we're being hit with. Like a lot of people are experiencing the emotion of despair for the very first
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
and it's a weird emotion, and it's hard for all of us to process, so, and people are going to react to it in a different way.
Mhm.
And it's and look, we all now know, if we don't know somebody directly that has lost their life over this, we know somebody whose parents have. You know,
Yeah.
I know a
I
lot of people whose parents have now at this point, or family members, or and then also people that I know from the entertainment industry. So it's and then I've had conversations remarking with other people on how we are now reacting to death. I don't mean to get like super dark here. We should probably go to another song, but we're seeing so much of it that we're becoming numb to certain things. That's all.
yeah. Yeah, and also like the mass hysteria that's been created around it too, I think is hurting people more than anything.
Yeah, there's that.
Mhm. Anyways,
All right, let's take it back up a notch.
yeah,
You got
yeah,
you got
absolutely.
something happy for us?
I got something that's beautiful for us. How's that
Oh,
sound?
I would love that.
Cool. This is an original song I wrote called Inside, and it'll be released along with my EP this coming year as well.
Great.
What up, 2021? I'm searching for somewhere I can call my own. Hope it's worth it, cause I never had a home. LA's so fine, into and wide. These city lights make me feel alone. I'm searching for what I had inside all along. Inside along, inside along, inside inside along, inside along, inside along, inside along. I believed in everyone said for me. Felt depleted. Take back my energy. Every time I try to find myself in someone else, I was searching for what I had inside all along. Inside along, inside along, inside inside along, inside along, inside along, inside along. Yeah, I'm finally home and I got some time to breathe. Knowing I got this moment, ain't nothing else working with my energy. I was silently dying for some clarity. Now I'm screaming loud and ain't no doubt in who I'm meant to be. And now the city lights went dark, and now I'm lighting up my heart. At first I had to fall apart, learn how to make me whole. I'm finally home, finally home, I'm finally home, I'm finally home, I'm finally home, I'm finally here. I'm home, I'm home, I'm home, I'm home, I'm home, I'm home, I'm home. Inside alone, inside alone, inside alone, inside alone, inside alone, inside alone.
Yeah, that's great. And so, do you have a release date for your EP yet?
No, not yet, only because I'm waiting for production on 2 more songs. And once I get the date for those, it'll be easier to focus on the rollout of the EP. So the best thing to do is follow my social media. Instagram is at this
Yep.
hallelujah all together. And I keep updates on there on a normal basis. So I'll definitely be letting everybody know.
What's really great is my mods already have your information programmed. So
Hey.
boom, right there in chat. And while you were singing, towards the end, we just got rated again by Lauren
Yeah.
Landis' channel with that I was a
Woohoo.
guest on like an hour and a half ago. But hello everybody. Thank you
Aw.
for the raid, Lauren.
So what exactly is a raid? And by the way, I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm like, thank you guys so much. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate all the compliments.
Yeah, so Raiders, welcome to Miller's Music Mondays. I'm Jason Charles Miller, and my guest tonight is Hallelujah. So, what a raid is the really cool thing about Twitch is that if someone's done broadcasting, but they still have an audience that's watching them,
Mm-hmm.
then they can take their entire audience and take it to somebody else's channel. So that's what's
Oh,
happened to us 3 times tonight, which is great. So
oh wow.
David Blue brought his channel to us at the beginning of the show. Then the Smoking Dragons brought their audience to us, and now Lauren just brought her audience to us. So it's
Ah,
we're having a blast tonight. It's a super fun night, and I think we're gonna have time. I don't know if you had 4 or if you had 5, but I think we're gonna have time to do 5 each tonight. If that's okay with you.
I mean, say yes to performing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So somebody perfectly wild was freaking out in there, and what we just lost you for a second. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Words.
Perfectly wild was freaking out, and he was like, "I can't believe your band Godhead does my favorite cover of Eleanor Rigby. So thank you, and you just inspired me to play that for you. So here is a cover of Godhead's cover, which is my band. So this is a cover. This is an acoustic version of the Godhead version of Eleanor Rigby. There'll be 2 Beatles songs tonight. I mean,
Okay.
and that's perfectly acceptable in my book.
Yeah, and I think my brain understood everything you said.
Hopefully. All right, here we go. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding's been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing the face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near. Look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Oh, look at all the lonely people. Oh, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby church I was buried along with the name. Nobody came. Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved. All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Oh, look at all the lonely people. Oh, look at all the lonely people. 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 Oh, look at all the lonely people. Oh, look at all the lonely people. All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Oh, look at all the lonely people. Oh, look at all the lonely people. Out in the church I was buried along with a name. Boom. So there you go. That was for perfectly wild.
Yeah. So what exactly like are you, or how exactly are you connected to that song? What does it mean to
You know, it's so funny. The story behind that song, us covering that song, was Uli, our keyboardist and bassist, really wanted to work up a cover of it, and I was resistant to it. I was like, no, I don't want to be known as the band that did the cover of Eleanor Rigby. And yeah, that's basically what happened. We were known as the band that did the cover of Eleanor Rigby, but we got a career out of it, so why not?
you? Isn't it crazy how like one song can just catapult your whole career? I got one of
Yep,
those.
totally.
I got one of those too. I was gonna play something else, but I'll play that one actually. I'll play the one that took my career to another level, um, and then I'll play the other one I had in mind afterwards. Yeah, y'all ready?
Yeah, yeah. All
All
right,
right,
let's
let's do
hear it.
it. This is Like I'm Gonna Lose You by Megan Trainor and John Legend. This is the song that got the attention of producers for different shows like American Idol before and The Voice and all that things.
Awesome.
I found myself dreaming in silver and gold, like a scene of a movie. And every broken heart knows walking on moonlight. And you can be oh so second that you disappeared, and I was all alone. And I woke up in tears with you by my side, breath of relief, and I realized nowhere I promise, and I promise you my wrong. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like we're saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing, I won't take you for granted. Cause you'll never know when we'll run out of time in a blink of an eye. Like a whisper of smoke, you could lose everything. But the truth is you'll never know. So I'm gonna love you, baby. Any chance that I get, I make the most of the minutes in love with no regret. So let's take our time to say what we want, use what we got before it's all gone. No, when I promise, not promise you my wrong. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like we're saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing, I won't take you for granted. Cause you'll never know when we'll run out of time. I said I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna love you, baby, like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna lose, like I'm gonna lose you.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And it's funny how we take certain songs by other artists and just kind of make them our own sometimes, you know? Sometimes
Yeah,
you take it like you take a more like faithful just cover of it, and sometimes it's a total remake. I know you like to, we were saying before the show, you like to jazz it up sometimes, right?
yeah, like pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
That song though, man, I used to struggle a lot with performing cover songs from because I just didn't really relate to them or connect to them as much as writing my own stuff. But as I got older and was practicing it more, I realized, oh, I can pretend as if I wrote this song. That's all I got to do, and it works.
I mean, if you relate to it, right? And if it's speaking your story, then you know you can make it your own song, and it becomes your song. Like once a song is released into the universe, it's all of our songs, whether we're listeners or performers, right?
Aw, how yoga of you.
Well,
Yeah, I
here's what
want.
I'm gonna do. I did it. If there's any leftover Raiders from Lauren's channel, you heard me do this earlier, because I worked it up, and dang it, I'm gonna sing it, and I want people to be happy. Um, we're in such a weird time right now. I want people to forget at least for a moment, and I'm going to play this one, and it's it's pretty faithful to it, I suppose. Put it in my key, originally done by it's the most downloaded Christmas song ever.
Perfect. And I'll just
So
be here reading and responding to all the
yeah,
chats.
please. And everyone, I think we finally convinced you to start your own Twitch channel, right? Is that gonna happen?
Okay, I submit.
All right, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, everybody. It's gonna happen. By the way, thanks for the cheer, RTS Avalanche. And all right, here we go. You guys know this one, whether you know it or not. This is it. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you air upon the fireplace. Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Baby, I won't ask a lot for Christmas. I don't even wish for snow, and I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for Saint Nick. I won't even stay awake to hear this magic waving click. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is you. Baby, all the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children's laughter fills the air, and everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? Oh, I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just want to see my baby standing right outside the door. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. That's all I want for Christmas is you. Baby, it's you. All I want for Christmas is you. Oh,
Yeah, with the reverb too. Yes, please. I was actually harmonizing with you. So.
nice. And thank you, Maylee Damage. She said this is the internet that I signed up for.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Very. I'm glad I could oblige. I'm glad I could oblige.
Mm.
Well, that is it for me. But my guest always has the last song. Once again, this is Miller's Music Mondays. I'm here every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll announce right now. I think this weekend I did a charity stream for the Mr. Holland's Opus Foundation, and it was a 2-hour stream, and it was nothing but requests. I've got a song list of about 125 songs I can do acoustically. And so I just said, hey, let's just go down the request. And that was actually so much fun that I'm going to start another stream on Wednesdays. I'm going to call it Whatever You Want Wednesdays. And it'll just be a request show.
$1 million.
I'm figuring out the time zone. This Wednesday, I'm going to do it at 7. But I might start a little bit earlier so that it works better for people on the East Coast too, and for people in other time zones far, far away. But at least this, so we'll figure out the exact time. But yeah, so this Wednesday at 7, I'm going to do Whatever You Want Wednesdays. So let's check it out.
$1 million.
What's that?
$1 million.
$1 million. Okay, yeah. If you pay me $1 million, I'll play Whatever You Want every Wednesday for the rest of your life.
No, I want $1 million, bro.
Oh, you want $1 million for what?
No,
$1 million, or you want $1 million?
$1 million. I will win $1 million, dude. Manifest, manifest, manifest. I'll take it. But what I'm saying is, Whatever You Want Wednesday, I want $1 million.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll get back to you on that one. Wait, what'd you say, Sean?
Sean says, who else wants $1 million?
Who doesn't want $1 million?
Let's see in the chat. Who wants
what I mean by Whatever You Want Wednesdays isn't specific to songs. Okay, whatever
songs? Are
song.
you sure?
Maybe I'll change it to whatever song you want Wednesdays, but this doesn't sound as cool.
I know it
Whatever you want
doesn't, but
Wednesdays.
you know, you're asking the people what they want, and I started the train. I want $1 million. Whoever wants to join in, go ahead and type it in the chat. That way, we can hold Jason accountable for this $1 million.
Free shit. Oh yeah, okay, fine. I'll just change it to Free Shit Fridays. There you go, AJ. Thanks, AJ.
Don't
All right.
don't
See, yeah, caught up
enable
in red
him.
tape already. God.
Don't enable him.
You try
Okay.
to do something nice, and what happens?
Yeah. Sad story.
Well, I'm gonna put your info in the chat one more time. My guest tonight is Hallelujah. Thank you so much for coming out, being my first and last guest of 2020.
Love that. It's
And we'll have to have you back on in 2021 when your EP's out. Let's definitely have you come back on, and we can play songs off of that and
yeah.
tell all the people about that, and let us know
I,
about the Twitch channel that you're starting. Okay.
okay.
All right.
Thanks, Dad. You're right though. You're right. All right.
All right. Take us home.
Yeah.
Play us that career-changing song that we talked about earlier.
The career change. I did already. Remember
That
the
was the
one.
one. Okay, I thought you were saving that one for last. What's the one that you were saving
I
for last?
wanted to save it for last, but I figured since we went back and forth,
We're in that
I'm gonna
time.
play the song I was gonna play. So when we were talking about all the COVID stuff and all like the painful parts of it, I want to take a moment and dedicate this song to all of like the couples and the sweethearts out there and the married folks that have been able to stay together and maintain their relationships and love on each other through this process. Because man, you really once again got to see what you're made of, and I'm just so happy for all those people that have been able to stay in love with each other. So yeah, this is a song I wrote called "I'm Your Girl." Nothing ever feels better than your voice. Even if my world won't end and I had no choice, I hope you take your last breath against my chest. Hold on tight, it's gonna be alright. And that's what you said to me, it's alright. Next to me, it feels right. You and me, babe, you're my world. And baby, I'm your girl. And nothing ever sounds better than your touch. Makes me wanna never ever leave. I don't ask for much. Oh, just take your last breath against my chest. Hold on tight, it's gonna be alright. That's what you said to me, it's alright. Next to me, it feels right. You and me, babe, you're my world, oh, and baby, I'm your girl. I hope I never, ever have to lose you. But I know that everything comes to an end. Even after all the things that we have been through, I wouldn't take a single step away from a love like this. I can't resist. I followed my heart and led to this life with you. Baby, it's me and you. And that's what you said to me, it's alright. Next to me, it feels right. You and me, babe, you're my world, oh, baby, that's what you said to me, it's alright. Next to me, it feels right. You and me, babe, you're my world. Baby, that's what you said to me, it's alright. Next to me, it feels right. You and me, baby, I'm your girl.
Yes, beautiful. That's actually the song that I picked for when I was promoting the show today on Instagram stories. So
I know, I
your voice.
saw it. I
I
was
hope you
like,
didn't mind.
no, of course, I put it up there for a reason.
Okay,
Funny
good.
thing is I haven't performed that song probably since close to the beginning of this year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Did you even practice it, or you just pulled it out?
I just pulled it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some that just stick it with us no matter what. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, and I wanted to write a song just about that pure love, and experiencing that and feeling that and being able to maintain that.
Well, we just got raided by Stitched Up Heart, who I was going to raid, but
Oh
now
yeah.
they've raided us. So
Oh
they're
boy,
I know, and you're getting followers, by the way, since you
that's
made
so
your own
cool.
Twitch account. People are following you already, so you better start broadcasting soon, or
I
people are gonna get
see, I
pissed.
see. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. And also just a heads up too. I'm gonna be doing a show on December 29th at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. It's gonna be with ASCAP and Road Nation. So if you guys follow Road Nation on Twitch, you'll be able to catch me live on there. I'll be doing a full half-hour show.
Perfect, great,
Yeah.
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 And what you can do now is also you can host that channel. So all you got to do is just do /host, and then whatever
Ooh.
channel you're broadcasting on, and then anyone that's following you can then push through to watch it on there. So Twitch is a really
Ooh.
cool, inclusive. There's some really cool things about Twitch's platform that encourage people to jump from channel to channel. It's really good. So I was gonna raid Stitched Up Heart, but instead we're gonna raid Geek Bomb. I don't know exactly what they're doing. I just know the title of their broadcast right now is Drunkmas.
Hmm.
So they could be drunk. So who knows what is going to happen over there? It's my friend Maud Garrett's channel, and we did a big fundraiser on Halloween on her channel. So we're going to rate Geek Bomb right now. But
Fun
once
stuff.
again, my guest is Hallelujah, the first and last guest of mine of the year. I'll be back on Wednesday at 7, and then I'll be back next Monday. And I haven't decided. It's without a guest, but I'm not going anywhere for the holidays. I'm right here, so no reason why I shouldn't stream. So you'll see me this Wednesday and next Monday. I'm in Hallelujah. Thank you so much for coming back on the show.
Thanks for having me.
I know.
And I had a lot of fun. And I miss you. I miss
I
you,
know, I miss you
man.
too. We'll get to hug again one day. And
One day.
yeah,
Even though we're like practically down the street from each
I
other.
know.
Dang.
We could like wave. We could do a drive-by wave or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. A double masked writing session, 15 feet apart,
Oh gosh. Or we can just get a
outside.
COVID or we can just get a COVID test and call it a day.
Yeah, we could try that too. All right. All right. I get them all the time anyway, just to keep my studio
me
open. So.
me too. I was booked for a couple of commercials in the last few weeks, and I think I got like 15 COVID tests. They have me test every day.
Yep. Yeah. Got to do it
Mhm.
to keep working. So,
Yep.
but anyway, have a great holiday, and have a happy New Year, and I'll see you. I'll see you, Hallelujah, next year, and congratulations on the EP coming out. I can't wait to hear that, and the
Thank
recordings and
you.
everything. And once again, my guest, Hallelujah. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This has been Miller's Music Mondays, and now we're gonna raid Geek Bomb.
Peace, everybody.